Hey everybody, and welcome to week 3 of our class here at Purdue Global University on um, the global environment, EM 410, and we are moving right along in our term, guys. Again, no assignment this week, guys, so our week is our usual week. We have 2 discussion boards going. Seminar will be this coming Monday night. In seminar, guys, this week we will cover the quizzes for this week 3 and 4. We had a discussion last week in class about how our seminar is kind of late in the Purdue Global week. And when we do our quiz review, that only gives you guys 24 hours to look over all that material and then try to get the quiz completed. So we will try to stay a week ahead from here on out on the quiz reviews. So this coming week, we will do the quiz reviews for weeks 3 and 4. And then after that, we'll just keep doing 1 week ahead each time. And that way you guys will have the material a little bit earlier to review and to look up the answers and and get ready for each week's quiz. So again, guys, there is no assignment. So the 2 discussion boards, seminar this coming Monday night, will be the bulk of the grade for week 3. Also, guys, this is a very interesting week this week. We are looking at international law. We've been talking about international organizations. We talk about non-government organizations. We've been talking about the structure of the global environment and the world global system, how governments work, how organizations like the United Nations work, and all those kind of things. So today we're looking at what happens if there's a dispute between 2 nations and how that dispute is resolved, or can it be resolved in an amicable manner? Is there legal mechanisms in the global scene to help resolve disputes and resolve matters? International law is a very interesting topic. The best way to say it is there is no body of international law. And what I mean by that is, in the United States system, we do this by comparison. You have the United States Code, you have the Constitution. On the state levels, you have the state constitution, your state codes. International law, again, is made up of a bunch of treaties. It's almost like U.S. Environmental policy. We said there's no overriding environmental policy. It's just made up of a bunch of laws, like Clean Water Act, Clean Air Act. International law is the same way. There is no full body of law you can go to and just pull out the books and look up cases and those kind of things. I mean, you're looking at various treaties around the world. You're looking at the Rotterdam Convention, Basel Convention, Rio, all the different ones we've been talking about, Paris Accords. All of those are forming a body of international law. And the main thing you look at here is what happens if there's a violation, a country violates something under a treaty and another country is not happy about that. There are some mechanisms you can use. There is an International Court of Justice. It's located at The Hague in the Netherlands. So you can bring a case against another country in that court. But the biggest weakness, again, guys, is enforcement. And a country that is going to be sued is going to have to be willing to allow itself to be sued, and is going to have to be willing to abide by the ruling of the court. So again, if there is no international enforcement mechanism, it's almost like a peer pressure type thing. That's the only way you're really going to get the countries to comply with the court's decisions. You can also bring things against other countries, the World Trade Organization. There's a dispute resolution process there. You can also take it to the UN Security Council, like we talked about last week, if it's an international security issue. So there's different mechanisms out there. But again, the problem is our main actor is the nation state, not the international organizations. So we're going to be examining that relationship again between nation states and international organizations. Where's the power? Where's the strength? Is there a legal system? Can countries work things out? Can countries abide by legal rulings? Does that impact their sovereignty? So a lot of great questions this week, guys, as we examine international law and the way it works. Office hours again, guys, Tuesdays and Sundays from 10 to 11 p.m. Eastern Time over in the instructor virtual office located over on the left-hand side of the screen. Also, guys, reminder, you can email me as I'll respond to emails within 24 hours. And with that, guys, have a great week.